I'm Revis, and today I am here showcasing one of my favorite archetypes, which is Lockjaw. And so this is kind of the classic Thor Dracula Lockjaw, similar to what I used for Infinity Conquest last season. I was running it with Legion, as opposed to something like Magneto, as kind of a surprise card, a way to turn off Limbo to punish a lot of the greedy decks, as well as just like turning the locations to be better for you in general. And 5/8 is a solid thing to get out of Lockjaw, right? Normally you'd need to run something like Scarlet Witch to get rid of Limbo, which obviously would be a bad Lockjaw hit, much more random. Like I said before, Legion is just like a solid good card, so this was very much an experiment, and he did very well in this list. Overall, I think this list is still very strong. This was also the first time I was playing it post Hulk and Wasp nerfs, and even Spider Ham is nerfed actually. So we have 3 nerf cards. The list is still very strong. Uh, Over the course of the stream, I went 7-1 with it in silver and gold conquest. One of the losses was in gold, and so in this video, I'm showing parts of my gold run. One of them was a bot, so I cut that out. You're not going to learn anything from that. So instead, I threw in one of the more interesting silver conquest runs that I had out of those 7 wins, versus a lockdown deck, which is very popular right now. One of the reasons I think this deck did so well is a lot of the popular decks are Lockdown and Thanos, and this does a good job of putting a lot of power early on the board, which makes it hard to Professor X and win. Or if they don't Prof X, like your Lockjaw or your Thor lanes, you can usually outpower those types of lockdown decks. So I really like this into that. And overall, Legion did well, and the deck just did well overall. I still like Spider-Man in here because of the nerf, because it just helps you with those matchups that sometimes they can win with their big late game cards. It gives you a little bit of interaction in a deck that's just like generally slamming stats, which is also why I like Legion. It's a little bit of interaction in a deck where I'm usually just slamming stats. But yeah, otherwise I'll let you guys take a look at the games. I hope you all enjoy, and I will catch you in the next one. Or Dracula, depending on what I want. Kind of need to hit Chavez here, ideally, because we aren't going to get the Thor hammer. If they X mid, I think we lose. It could be a Prof X scammer. Cosmos annoying. Leech. Leech on him. This is the play, right? Because if they're gonna play Infinite, this beats that. Wait, Leech doesn't get rid of Hulk's power? Okay, maybe Deep Space doesn't get rid of Hulk's power then. That's really the interaction here? It's based, but it's based on the text. If they have Shang-Chi, they could have a chance of winning. But they would need to also play mid. Do they think they're winning tiebreakers here? Also means leader always copies Sam. Yeah, I understood that part. But I thought it was always tied to the power. Like tied to the text. It's like Angela, right? That's what I would think. Angela doesn't lose power? Well, okay. Okay, so then I guess it's kind of consistent. If you be starting, she gets to, okay. No, so then that makes sense, yeah. It's not ideal for my deck. If they don't snap me, I'll stay to see more of their deck. It's above. Well, the part where it has to be in your hand, It's definitely a nerf. Oh, one day I'll draw something, chat, playable. Why do you feel like what we're saying makes no sense? Why are they magicking the Cosmo lane? They just don't want to give me more time? There's actually a winning line here. Wait, they're skipping for Infinite. Oh, I guess that means we lose then, right? On tiebreakers? Because I'll be at 10 here. Like, we only tie if I hit exactly Infinite, right? I'll have a way to win 3 lanes. So they're like a double up deck, right? They're the She-Hulk double up deck. With Leech. It's literally my deck. Our Legion's really good in this matchup. If we, because we can get rid of the magic, right? I don't think they've seen our Legion yet. They might have seen it the first game, I forget. Ouch. That was awful for me. I can't play anything. When creator meets creator, yeah. I mean, I can Jubilee there, so it's not the worst. I'm staying. For one. Yeah, we might pull the auto lockjaw, but they have to remember that, right? Cosmo, sure. They didn't want the 1 anyways. Probably gonna play Dracula next turn. I don't know. This could be wrong. To play the guy here. It's not a good hit. Take 2. If I get a big enough thing from here, I can win. Legion. I guess now we lose. Sure. So they run Leech and Legion. Interesting. And we know their top ends are Hulk, Infinite, probably She-Hulk. Last card could be anything. I would guess it's Misty Knight though. Alright, this is a great hand. It's not even leechable. Are you watching me, bro? These retreats are kind of weird. It's like the big pause into retreat. It's only one extra cube. This could backfire, but it's less likely to backfire now than later. Sure. I don't know why you say that, Tantor. Kinda weird. This could be a Cosmo, so I'm gonna put Jubilee over here. Magic? Sure. Dracula's a good hit. It's hoping for Chavez or Hulk here. Thor is also fine. Yeah, cool. Chain middle. They're skipping purely for She-Hulk. But they can't play She-Hulk and the big one together. Right? This always pulls Thor. Let's do this. If we get Cosmod here, it's super sus. Alright, so we're good. We're getting rid of Limbo here. And this is a situation where Legion's very good, right? The big reason why I did it left 2, by the way, is because we get the buff from Monster Metropolis to win mid if they played a big enough card here. If they played Infinite here. Yeah, I mean, if you want to know my experience, I think this is the most playable and fun that this game has been in a while. I really like the new cards. Snap turn on this hand, it's very good. Yo, thank you for the follow as well, Kyler. Appreciate it. The meta is super balanced. Let's deny it. Alright, probably lockdown, I'm guessing. It's better to say drew another card. It could also be double up again. Double up's a bit tougher. But we beat it last game. It's one of those two always, right? Holding this. Wow, they're just going all in on the Shadowland here. Don't know if I would do that. But I'm definitely on the Jubilee here. Safer. I'm gonna switch it. Because if they're storming into lockdown, I need priority with Legion, right? Oh, I did the order wrong. Oops. Oh my god. I waited to do the order right, and I did it wrong. Okay, I didn't get punished for it. Alright. Hopefully we don't draw the Dracula is the goal here. Okay, so they're locked down. But they still need to add power here. Oh no, I don't see it. How do they win here? Yeah, okay. Legion, right, to give them a Shadow Ninja and then lose the game? That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, best decks right now are Thanos control and double up for sure. I don't know if double up's the best. Because double up is really bad into Thanos control. I'd say Darkhawk is the second best. And then maybe Evo Lock. I win tiebreaker? There's no tiebreaker. Got you. I just straight up lose the game. They full passed. What? Darkhawk boosted by Thanos? Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just way safer to not Legion there. Legion loses me a lot of the time. This has a lot of whiffs. I think I do it mid. Okay, the fact that they just played high Evo is pretty good for us here. Oh, and we pulled Hulk. We're good. I'm not gonna snap. I want to try and convince them to stay, basically, is my strategy here. Yeah, I'd have to go back and count. Maybe it was tiebreaker. Alright, yeah, they still have to commit here. They probably are just leaving the game. But I'm pretty sure they also left if I snap there. So maybe I can convince them to stay. If they're retreating for one, they're gonna have to play through 3 matches of 1 cube games to try and win. Which is kind of a lot to ask for, right? They have a chance of winning. It's probably this game. And they do have the chance here. Wait, no, don't they just lose to Hammer? Oh, no, I guess they tie Hammer. Oh, no, they win by 1. Okay, good math by them. Yeah, we had a 50-50 on the Dracula there that we lost. Unfortunately. But then it would be another 1 and 3. I could play that. I'm staying. I have Lockjaw, I have Chain, Ham. Probably snapping because they can fill, maybe? Maybe I'm supposed to leave. I have a reasonable chance to fill by turn 4. That's a really good hit. Thing is, my thing is on reveal, so they actually get the thing first. Oh, they just have it now? Okay. Just have to watch out for some lockout stuff, right? Because they don't have many cards left in their hand. So I just need to win my lands. Play this mid to try and be an X, right? They only have 3 cards left. This looks better than the original of Doom Odin. In my opinion, yeah, I prefer it. But it's a preference thing. Alright, that's a really good pull. They just play Sunspot here. That's crazy. They're planning on winning here with a big Hulk, maybe. How do we lose this? I don't see it. I like the tech that this list has with like Ham and stuff. If you can run Doom, like maybe it's better to run Doom in the Legion spot or in the Infinite spot, but I wouldn't run Odin anymore. Odin's not very good. It's like, how much mana do they have? Alright, jeez. That Wolf's Bane, I got shuffled back in by Attilan too. Yeah, it's like worse, right? Because what they're doing is whenever you shuffle stuff back in your deck, they're like deleting the card assets, I think. So then if you get it back out, I think it's invisible always. Which is worse than the covering each other, I think. It's like a very band-aid fix. But I think it's the worst. Chat, we got our first Infinity ticket. It's a little bit sad, but I think we had some good games leading up to it. GG's last game you with everybody trying to do the lockdown stuff. Yeah, lots of people were playing Shadow King when it was bounce was good because it was really good to bounce. But now it's pretty much a dead card in server, which is already a bad deck. When X23 comes out, maybe it's fine. I would not run it right now. Yeah, so they're a lockout deck, which our deck should be reasonable into if I can get a good card. Maybe they storm this for me. They storm Limbo? Dracula there in case they're playing Cyclops. I'm staying. I have Legion if I am losing that lane. And I have Spider-Man. Yeah, we beat Cyclops there. If I just empty my hand. Might be a 50-50. It's a terrible draw. So 50-50, I hit something big enough to win there. Oh, but then I lose here, right? Wow, they stayed? So they must be running Doom, right? That's the only reason you stay there? Are server decks bad? Yes. Server decks are completely reliant on you either getting good location variants or just outplaying your opponent. The decks themselves are not that good. Dracula mid. Am I holding this for Jubilee? No, it doesn't matter. Another high evil lockdown? Yeah, that's why I'm playing this deck. It's very good into theirs. I could have flipped everything to Big House, was kind of one worry there. Okay, we're getting at least 2 cubes this time. I want to lockjaw here. Let's leave a space here. Oh, they're on Daredevil. That's interesting. Perfect. That being altar is nice for us, I think. Do some spicy stuff. I also turn it off if I feel like it'll be bad for me. But we're probably getting a big thing in there. Interesting, they chose to wasp mid here instead of like giving themselves more mana. Alright, I think we're good. Do you think they run Shang-Chi? This is bad if they run Shang-Chi. I guess we're always losing if they're running Shang-Chi. Legion, right? That's worse, right? No, this beats Shang-Chi because they can't play, right? And we'd win mid. They have to Shang-Chi now. It does suck that we give away that we're running Legion, but I feel like you normally wouldn't expect that, but it basically guarantees the win here. Because I can't put 6 mid and enough power on left and right? I lose with Shang if I play it on altar. Sunny, that's what I meant. Because then they can Shang and move over the Jeff. If I play it on altar, the Legion dies. Legion does not survive if you play him on altar. Doesn't really help either of us. Last two cards are Doom and the other one, right? Doom and we saw Profix already. We hammed it earlier. Well, it's intriguing. Most likely there's Storm mid. Perfect. Very good draw. Play Legion onto Vault. Just playing this here. I'm definitely winning mid already, right? Just end the game. Oh, I'm winning Vault here too. I guess they could Jeff me. They would need to Jeff me and I would need to hit. No way they stay, right? I just realized I could lose. It's only a 40% that I hit. This would be the boldest stay ever. They stayed? Wow. Okay. I'm never staying there. But I have to put them on having Jeff and me low rolling. Stay was statistically correct if they know my hand. Generally, your opponents do not know your hand, Strat. I have 5 cards in hand. Yes, but I just need to hit 5 power. On average, a 3-drop is going to be big enough. Whatever. I'm just going to say. They see hand size and take odds. I think it's unfavored for them to stay there. This is a coin flip. I don't know. I feel like that's an incorrect stay from them for sure. I shouldn't have stayed here. I don't know why I stayed. I'm just talking to chat. I made an incorrect stay. I mean, I don't know how they had Jeff, so how am I supposed to leave there? It's definitely not correct for me to leave. What? Holy moly, chat. I don't know if I can take chat right now. This is actually, like, the worst takes I've, like, heard in a long time from chat. Thought about putting the wasp over there. Oh, whatever. Just need this to hit infinite. I know I'm right to stay, chat. From their perspective, it's right to stay. I think from their perspective, it's still wrong to stay there. But you're fine to disagree with me on that. But there's no way you can tell me that it's correct for me to leave there. I mean, I didn't even need to hit the infinite. I just needed to hit Chavez, at least. Alright, so when you're up 4-3, you always snap. It's always 2 games they have to win. So you have to snap. And maybe I should wait to make it seem like I'm actually snapping on something, but you just have to snap on when you're up 4-3. It's just incorrect if you don't. Ideally, I get a Jubilee here. No. Is it an intense match? Not really. It's pretty good. It caps us out, but Dracula capping us out is fine. Yeah, Spider-Man got picked. So the thing is, they run Profex, is something to note. So I might have to play out the She-Hulk now, so we don't get Profexed. And I think I play High Eva to make my chances of no, I have to beat Profex, right? So I have to play one of these two. Debating if it makes sense to Legion ever on Sewer System. I don't think so. I think it's just Jane. Wow, they didn't end turn yet? Weird. Weird play. They're always just gonna stack one lane and hope that they win here, right? Is it one of these two? The fact that they're not ending their turns here is super sus. It's like they wait till after I play my card. But yeah, this is why I think if you notice, I always do better with this deck on stream than a lot of other decks. And I'll just note on this briefly. But especially with Dracula, even if people are sniping me, it's really difficult for them to guess, right?